Students, today we are going to discuss about the physical properties of the alcohol. When we consider the alcohols, the first thing we are mentioning here, that is nature of intermolecular forces. So what are these intermolecular forces? When we are going to consider the structure of an alcohol molecule, where we are saying that it is a molecule with ROH. If we will consider this ROH alcohol molecule, in this alcohol, the OH bond, it is a polar bond. When we are considering the charges on oxygen and that of hydrogen, we are saying that the oxygen is partially negative charge, whereas the hydrogen carries partial positive charge. So as the bond is polar, here I have to show partial positive charge on hydrogen, partial negative charge on oxygen. Okay. So when we are going to consider the two different alcohol molecules and they are coming in contact with one another, then the partially negatively charged oxygen of one alcohol molecule and hydrogen of another alcohol molecule, when they come in contact with each other, they are having a weak force of attraction in between them. हा ऑक्सिजन आणि हा दुसऱ्या अल्कोहोलचा हायड्रोजन यांच्यात एक वीक फोर्स ऑफ अट्रॅक्शन तिथे असतो आणि ज्यालाच आपण म्हणतो हायड्रोजन बॉन्ड. सो such type of the hydrogen bond is seen in case of the alcohols. So here we are saying that the alcohol molecules, they are going to show the hydrogen bonding, and when the hydrogen bonds they are present in between the two different alcohol molecules, it is called as intermolecular hydrogen bonding. When we consider the hydrogen bonding in case of the alcohols, we are saying that they are going to differ the alcohols from the other organic compounds. The first thing, that is about the lower alcohols, they are colorless liquids and have distinctive smell, characteristic odor, which can be considered as the alcoholic odor. The higher members are solids and are almost colorless. The alcohols have higher boiling points than corresponding alkanes, alkyl halides, aldehydes, ketones, and ethers of nearly same molecular mass. The polar hydroxyl group is responsible for higher boiling points of alcohols. Just now what we have said, that such type of the OH group which is polar, it is responsible for the higher boiling point, because we are saying that the alcohol molecules, they are associated with one another through this hydrogen bonds. So hydrogen bonds, they are making the boiling point of the alcohols greater. In a bulk of alcohol, large number of alcohol molecules are associated together by intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So, more energy is required to break this association to convert the molecules into vapor state. This results in increase in the boiling point. Such type of hydrogen bonding is absent in case of alkanes, alkyl halides, aldehydes, ketones, and ethers. Hence, alcohols show higher boiling point, or we may say that the other organic compounds have lower boiling point than alcohols. So this may be a question like, give reason why alcohols have higher boiling points. So you have to explain all those things. The boiling point of the alcohols increases with increase in the number of carbon atoms due to increase in the van der Waals forces. The boiling points of alcohols decrease with increase in branching. मॉलिक्युलर वेट वाढत गेलं की बॉइलिंग पॉईंटच्या व्हॅल्यूज वाढत जातात, पण जेव्हा आपण सेम एखादा अल्कोहोल घेऊ ज्यात ब्रँच आणि अनब्रँच असे दोन डिफरंट टाईप असतील, तर ब्रँचिंगच्या बाबतीत आपण म्हटलेलं आहे the boiling point, it decreases with increase in the branching when we are considering the alcohol. And the reason, because the carbon chain, if we will consider if it is a straight chain or it is a branched chain, the van der Waals forces decreases due to decrease in the surface area in case of branched chain. Boiling points decrease when the branching increases. Now the next point, boiling point increases with increase in the number of alcohol molecules also. So if we are going to consider the monohydric alcohol with that of the dihydric alcohol, always we will say that the dihydric alcohol, it will have the greater boiling point. So this was all about the physical properties of the alcohols. So here we have discussed some of the points related with the boiling point. The lower members are highly soluble in water, and the solubility is due to the formation of intermolecular hydrogen bonding between alcohol and water molecules. Sometimes this may be asked, why the lower members of the alcohols, they are water soluble. So the appreciable solubility in water is due to the presence of hydrogen bonding that we are able to explain. So this was all about the physical properties of the alcohols. Now we will move to the next part, that is the chemical properties of the alcohols. So here we will discuss about the chemical properties. In this case, the reactions of the alcohols, they are broadly classified into three different types. The first one, they are called as laboratory tests. The second one, they are considered as a reactions due to breaking of O and H bond. Whereas the third one, it is reactions due to breaking of the COH bond. So when we are discussing about the chemical properties of the alcohols, we have said that the three different parts they will be considered. The first one is considered as the laboratory test. So if in lab we have to find out whether the given substance is an alcohol or not, then some tests they have been done. What are these tests? The first one, it is called as the litmus paper test. पहिली टेस्ट आहे लॅबमध्ये अल्कोहोल आयडेंटिफाय करण्याची, जिला आपण लिटमस पेपर टेस्ट म्हणतो. द सेकंड वन, दॅट इज रिॲक्शन विथ बेसेस. अँड द थर्ड वन, डिस्टिंग्विशिंग टेस्ट फॉर अल्कोहोल्स. पहिल्या दोन टेस्ट आहेत त्या अल्कोहोल आणि फिनॉल ह्या दोघांना डिफरन्शिएट करणाऱ्या टेस्ट आहेत. Whereas the third one, distinguishing test, it is in between the different type of the alcohols, whether it is a primary, secondary or tertiary alcohol. म्हणजेच लॅबमध्ये अल्कोहोल प्रेझेंट आहे हे चेक करण्यासाठी दोन टेस्ट आपण करू शकतो, आणि त्यापैकी नक्की कोणता अल्कोहोल आहे, प्रायमरी, सेकंडरी किंवा टर्शरी, ते चेकआउट करण्यासाठी डिस्टिंग्विशिंग टेस्ट सुद्धा आपण करू शकतो. सो 3 रिॲक्शन्स वी हॅव टू सी इन दिस पर्टिक्युलर पार्ट. Now the second part, that is about the reactions due to the breaking of OH bond. So here we are saying that whatever the structure of the alcohol is there, ROH, out of that we are saying that the OH bond is going to break. So we are saying that due to the breaking of the OH bond, two parts of the alcohol they are formed. One where we are saying that H plus get separated, and another OR, which is called as alkoxy group. पहला आपण म्हणणार alkoxy group. So formation of alkoxy group takes place and H plus has been given. आता ह्या ज्या रिॲक्शन आहेत ह्या रिॲक्शन ॲसिडिक नेचर इंडिकेट करणाऱ्या रिॲक्शन्स म्हणून पण आपण आयडेंटिफाय करू शकतो. where the 4 different reactions we have to see. The first one, that is called as esterification of the alcohols. The second reaction is called as reaction with carboxylic acid. The third reaction is called as reaction with acid anhydride, and the fourth one is called as reaction with acid chloride. So all these are the reactions which are related with the breaking of oxygen hydrogen bond in case of an alcohol. The third part of the properties, it is about the reactions due to breaking of COH bond. So here we are saying that if we are going to consider the alcohol, now in this case, instead of the breaking of OH bond, here COH bond is going to break. It means that towards one side we will get an alkyl group and to other side we will get the OH, that is hydroxyl group. So due to the breaking of this carbon hydroxyl group bond, we will see some reactions, where the first one, they are reactions with hydrogen halide HX. Then the second reaction is with phosphorus halides, that we have again seen previously, PX3 and PX5. Then the next reaction, that is about dehydration of alcohol, and the last one is called as oxidation of alcohol. So here in this part we are going to see the 4 reactions. So overall, if we are going to consider, we have to see the near about 10 reactions of the alcohols. So we will see one by one all of these chemical reactions. Here the first type of the reactions we are saying, they are the laboratory tests. So in lab we have to differentiate between an alcohol or phenol, that is presence of OH group we have identified, but whether it is an alcohol or it is a phenol, that we have to differentiate. So for that purpose we will do a simple test which is called as litmus paper test. During this litmus paper test, what we are going to do, just we are going to dip the litmus paper, either blue or red, into the solution of the particular compound. So suppose we are saying that we are assuming that one solution is alcohol, then in that alcohol solution, we are going to dip the litmus paper. In this litmus paper, we have said that the litmus paper, they are going to change their color according to the type of the compound, where we have said that the acids, if they are present, they turn the blue litmus red. Acids, they turn blue litmus paper red. Whereas if the bases are there, then they turn the red litmus paper blue. ओके. मग आता आपला जर का अल्कोहोल आपल्याला आयडेंटिफाय करायचा असेल, तर आपण त्याची टेस्ट करणार 2 प्रकारच्या लिटमस पेपरनी. एक असतो ब्ल्यू लिटमस पेपर आणि दुसरा असतो रेड. ब्ल्यू लिटमस पेपरचा कलर चेंज होऊन रेड झाला तर तो कंपाऊंड ॲसिड म्हणून आयडेंटिफाय होतो. बट इफ वी आर गोइंग टू डीप द ब्ल्यू लिटमस पेपर इनटू सोल्युशन ऑफ अल्कोहोल, वी विल नॉट गेट एनी कलर चेंज. It means that alcohols, they are not acids. The second thing is that the red litmus paper, it will turn blue and the compound is called to be base. When we are going to dip the red litmus paper, again there is no color change. It means that alcohol is not a base. So it is neither acid nor base, and we can say that it is neutral to the litmus test. आणि म्हणून आपण म्हणणार लिटमस पेपरला त्यांची टेस्ट ही काय येते, न्यूट्रल, म्हणजेच ते ॲसिड पण नसतात आणि बेसिस पण नसतात. पुढे हाच पार्ट आपल्याला फिनॉलमध्ये येणार आहे, जिथे आपण फिनॉलचा कलर चेंज होताना बघतो. सो फिनॉल, दे आर कन्सिडर्ड टू बी वीकली ॲसिडिक, वेर ॲज द अल्कोहोल्स, दे आर न्यूट्रल इन नेचर. The second test, that is about the taste of the alcohols with bases. As we have said that there is presence of this ROH group in case of alcohols as well as phenols, and it is possible that the OH bond is going to break. So here all those species which give H plus ion, they are considered as acids, and hence on that basis we are going to test them with the bases. आता ज्या सगळ्या स्पेसीज त्यांच्या सोल्युशनमध्ये एच प्लस आयन देतात त्यांना ॲसिड्स म्हणतात, अशी आपण एक सिंपल ॲसिडची डेफिनेशन केली. आणि अल्कोहोलच्या बाबतीमध्ये अशा पद्धतीने ऑक्सिजन हायड्रोजनमधला बॉन्ड ब्रेक होऊन एच प्लस म्हणजेच हायड्रोजन आयन प्रोड्यूस होतात, आणि त्यामुळेच अल्कोहोलला आपण काय कन्सिडर करू शकतो, ॲसिड्स. बट if we are going to test them with bases, they do not show any acidic character. So if we have the reaction of those alcohols with sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydroxide solution, they do not give any reaction. त्यांची बेसिस सोबत म्हणजे सोडियम बायकार्बोनेट किंवा NaOH सोबत रिएक्शन होत नाही. But they give reaction with strong bases like sodium or potassium metal. मग ॲसिड नेचर आहे, परंतु ते व्हेरी वीक टाईप ऑफ ॲसिड असं ते नेचर आहे, आणि म्हणून फक्त स्ट्रॉंग बेस सोडियम किंवा पोटॅशियम मेटल सोबत ह्यांची रिॲक्शन होते. मग ही रिॲक्शन काय होते, तर इथं ही रिॲक्शन दिलेली आहे. हिअर आय हॅव रिटन द रिॲक्शन. Twice of ROH plus twice of Na gives twice of RONA, and in this reaction hydrogen gas is bubbled out. So any substance which is considered to be acid, we have said that on reaction with metal it should liberate hydrogen gas. सेम वेनी इथे ही अल्कोहलची सोडियम मेटल सोबत रिॲक्शन झाली की सोडियम अल्कॉक्साइड नावाचा कंपाऊंड फॉर्म होतो, आणि ह्या रिॲक्शनमध्ये हायड्रोजन गॅसचे बबल बाहेर येताना दिसतात. हे प्रूव्ह करतात की अल्कोहल्स हे स्लाइटली का होईना ॲसिडिक नेचरचे आहेत. आता तिसरा पार्ट आपण लॅबोरेटरी टेस्ट मधला डिस्कस करतोय, तो म्हणजे डिस्टिंग्विशिंग टेस्ट बिटवीन दी अल्कोहल्स मधल्या डिस्टिंग्विशिंग टेस्ट. नाउ जस्ट कन्सिडर दॅट वी हॅव कन्फर्म द प्रेझेन्स ऑफ दी अल्कोहल, but we have to identify whether this is a primary alcohol or secondary alcohol or it is a tertiary alcohol. For that purpose we have used a reagent which is called as Lucas reagent. So what is this Lucas reagent? It is a solution of concentrated HCl along with ZnCl2, म्हणजेच कॉन्सन्ट्रेटेड हायड्रोक्लोरिक ॲसिड आणि झिंक क्लोराईड ह्यांचं कॉम्बिनेशन होऊन कोणता रिएजंट तयार होतो, ल्युकास रिएजंट. This Lucas reagent, when it is reacting with an alcohol, then it is converting the alcohol into alkyl chloride. म्हणजेच या रिएक्शन मध्ये अल्कोहल मधला OH ग्रुप निघून जातो आणि त्याच्याऐवजी इथे X किंवा Cl हा पार्ट सबस्टिट्यूट होतो. मग RCl हा आपल्याला प्रोडक्ट मिळतो, आणि ही रिॲक्शन कन्सिडर केली जाते रिॲक्शन विथ ल्युकास रिएजंट. Whatever the alkyl chloride has been formed, it is turning turbid after the completion of the reaction. टर्बिडिटी किंवा PPT सारखा भाग तिथे तयार होतो, आणि अशा पद्धतीची टर्बिडिटी जर का ऑब्झर्व झाली तर ते अल्कोहलचा स्टॅट असं आपण म्हणू शकतो. पण त्यापैकी नक्की कोणता अल्कोहल हे जर आपल्याला आयडेंटिफाय करायचं असेल तर ह्या ल्युकास रिएजंटची टर्बिडिटी कधी आलेली आहे त्यावरून आपण ते आयडेंटिफाय करू शकतो. वी हॅव सेड दॅट द थर्ड डिग्री ऑर दी टर्शरी अल्कोहल्स दे आर मोस्ट रिॲक्टिव्ह. सगळ्यात जास्त रिॲक्टिव्हिटी असते टर्शरी अल्कोहलची, जिथे they give the immediate turbidity. टर्शरी अल्कोहल रिॲक्शन कंप्लीट झाली की लगेचच इमिजिएटली टर्बिड होता. इफ द सोल्युशन बिकमिंग immediate turbid, then it is third degree alcohol. Now the next one, they are the second degree alcohol. In case of the second degree alcohols, they will produce the turbidity, but slowly the solution becomes turbid. It means that you have to wait for some time and then slowly the solution becomes turbid. If such is the case, it is the secondary alcohol. While the first degree alcohol or the primary alcohol, they will give the turbidity only after heating. म्हणजे immediate turbidity आली तर टर्शरी अल्कोहल, टर्बिडिटी स्लोली डेव्हलप झाली तर सेकंडरी अल्कोहल, आणि सगळ्यात कमी रिॲक्टिव्हिटी आहे प्रायमरी अल्कोहलची, ज्यात आपण म्हटलंय की अल्कोहलची रिॲक्शन ही ल्युकास रिएजंट सोबत करताना अजून एक गोष्ट आपल्याला करावी लागते, ती म्हणजे सोल्युशनला आपल्याला करावं लागेल हीट, आणि हीट केल्यानंतर जर टर्बिडिटी डेव्हलप झाली असेल तर तो असतो टर्शरी अल्कोहल. सो दिस वॉज ऑल अबाउट दी it is primary alcohol, and this was all about the different tastes of the अल्कोहल्स. मग अल्कोहल लॅबमध्ये आयडेंटिफाय करण्यासाठी ह्या वेगवेगळ्या टेस्ट वापरल्या. लिटमस टेस्ट, बेस सोबतची किंवा आपण तिथं म्हणूया सोडियम मेटल सोबतची रिॲक्शन, आणि तिसरी रिॲक्शन आहे रिॲक्शन विथ दी ल्युकास रिएजंट, ज्यात प्रायमरी, सेकंडरी अँड टर्शरी असे तिन्ही टाईपचे अल्कोहल्स आपल्याला आयडेंटिफाय करता येतात. ओके. Now whatever the remaining part of the reactions is there. What is the remaining part? Here we have seen the laboratory test. Now we have to see the reactions due to breaking of OH bond and that of COH bond, that we will see in the next lecture.